baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company?
Okay guys, so the moment that some of you have been waiting for, I am about to pull the winner for the giveaway for the Super Clean products, and my wonderful husband is going to assist me within doing so. So I put some names of the people that are, now let me tell you, none of you guys follow the directions. I actually looked down in the description bar for the rules, and so I just had to guess whether or not, and no one did what I asked them to. I asked you to drop down and say, count me in the comment section. And so I'm just going off of people that actually made a comment and also are following me on Instagram. And so I just hope that you guys were interested. So I'm gonna have my husband pull the names for me. Let me go and grab them, hold on. All right, so I have my names in the bowl. I'm gonna have my husband pull it for me. All right. Hold on, let me see what you got. Who you got? All right, Tamika. All right, so Tamika, what I'm gonna need for you to do is I'm going to need for you to drop down in my my DMs on Instagram and send me your address so I can have Super Clean mail over your product. Congratulations. For those of you who have wondered how my son's room hung on, this is it. All right, so I had some blocks right up there on the walls and they were too low, and he snatched them down. There were some blocks there, he snatched those down. Also, I had some right there. I knew that they didn't stand a chance, and he took those down as well. But I'm probably going to take them and possibly put them up in that corner over there, and just, you know, take the rest of them down, just because it looks odd right there. But I'm going to go ahead and wash his sheets and get them fresh and clean for him. The rug didn't stand a chance either. It's over there in the corner. We brought his bean bag in here and his pillow. Yeah. If you missed this Lego thing, decorate with me, I'm going to go ahead and drop it down in the description box. Hopefully I don't forget while I'm uploading everything. But if I do forget to put it down in the description box, you can go and look into my playlist, as well as just go to my channel. It was not uploaded too long ago. My son really loves this room. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and wash his sheets. Though I have washed his sheets before, I noticed there was still a little color transfer on his mattress pad. So I'm just going to wash these with some light clothes, like some dark blues and some blacks. Because I don't want to put the sheets in the wash by themselves, because I feel as though that's a waste of water. But I also don't want to mess up any of the other clothing that I may put in there. So I'm just going to put some light clothing in there. So in case there is any additional dye within these sheets, then I can go ahead and eradicate them without messing up any other clothing.
Oh yeah, you and me, you know we got chemistry.
Just like I thought, there was still a little dye left over into the sheets, and I just stopped the wash so I can show that to you. When you're washing clothing, I want you to make sure that you are aware of everything that you're washing, because I would hate for you to mess up any other clothing. Let's just say that I put those sheets into a wash machine with some blue jeans or some gray clothing, then I'm going to come out with some pink clothing. I have done that before, and I was so upset with myself because I was walking around with pink blue jeans. So I learned my lesson. So also just make sure that when you're washing your clothing, you're just aware of what you're doing. There are some products out there that are like color guard, safeguard for when you're washing clothing. You don't have to worry about separating those. But if I can eliminate that by myself by separating my clothing and putting likes with likes. That's a product that I don't have to purchase, and that's coins that I can keep in my pocket.
It's coming over me. It's everywhere I see. It feels like ecstasy. Our chemistry surrounds me. Wanna get you closer to my body. Wanna feel your hands all over me. Gonna make them jealous, everybody.
In case you're wondering why this item of clothing is in this plastic bag, that's the way that the daycare sends them back home when my son messes them up at school.
Oh yeah, chemistry. Oh yeah, you and me. Yeah, you know we got it, chemistry.
And it was at this moment that I felt that something was not right here. The sheets are still wet, even though they were in the dryer a substantial amount of time. And then I realized that, hey, these clothes are still wet too. Why are they still wet? So I put them back in the dryer, and I really hate when that happens because it throws a wrench into my laundry routine. As you can see, my washer is already off, and those clothes were already ready to go. So I just restarted my dryer. It was no big deal. And once I was finished, I was able to transfer those other clothes over into my dryer and move on to my next load.
Never gonna be alone. 'Cause with you, I'm finally coming home. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world in every place. It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace.
Sheets are dry, and I'm remaking my son's bed. I'm not going to make it to be perfect. I'm just going to make it for it to be made, because I know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm going to make this bed, and he is going to destroy it. So I am going to save myself a lot of wasted energy, and I'm just going to make sure that, you know, the sheets are at least on the bed. And at this moment, I thought he was going to come over and help me. You know, he grabbed the sheets and stuff, and he's starting, you know, trying to, but then right here, I'm like, wait a minute, you're trying to get in my way. And he was like, and the sheets were warm, and so I think that that's what he was liking about the sheets, the fact that they were warm, and he wanted to snuggle up on those. But boo, you in my way. So I had to, you know, pick them up and move them around.
I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. It's the things that you do, the things that you do. And it's the smile on your face, and as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. You say it's special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think I've had enough. I'm too busy loving my friends. I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end. It don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girl. worry that I'm no help, 'cause I'm full of myself.
And I can honestly say that my children's clothing are my least favorites to fold, simply because it could be the same load size as me or my husband's clothing, but in that load size there are so many more pieces of or articles of clothing to where I feel like I'm folding clothes forever.
You do, guess I have to tell you again, 'cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend. All I wanna stay with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriend. No, 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 girlfriends. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend.
In last week's laundry routine, I advised you that I was going to incorporate a new scent of scent beads into my laundry routine. Yes, I have already used this scent before, and my husband, I think that this is his favorite scent, which is why he's the one who actually picked up this container, and as you can see, it's the big one. So it is the Downy lavender and vanilla scent. It's the calming. So we have the dryer sheets as well as the fabric softener for these. And I still have some of those Downy April scents. I think that's the name of it. April fresh scent or something like that. I still have some of those on the shelf in the laundry room, and I sometimes mix my flavors, or not flavors, but I mix my scents. You know how some people mix their colognes or their perfumes and layer those? Sometimes I do my scent beads the same way, but this time I didn't want to do that, but I still needed a container in order to store them in. So I just had a little OxyClean in that other container, and I emptied it out and put it into that Dollar Tree container just to make room for those.
Breaking, bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you.
Since I told you what my least favorite load of clothing is to fold, I'm going to tell you what my favorite is, and that would be the towels. They are just so much easier to fold and manage.
For losing you, or for losing you, left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of donyb TV. On your way out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy your day.